Hello, my name's Louise Nixon and welcome to Hugh News. So I want to concentrate this week on Hugh News is really just to talk about the support as a college that we have to give you. I don't know about you, but I feel like this lockdown seems to be weighing a lot more heavier on my resilience and my mental health. It could be the weather, it could be the fact that we wake up in the dark and it doesn't seem to get much lighter each day. It could be the fact that we've come into 2021 and let's face it, 2020 was not easy. And I think when you come into a new year, you kind of generally hope for change and things are going to get better. And they don't feel that way at the moment. For some of us, due to the infection rate being higher, we might know more people that have currently been infected or are suffering with COVID. So the key message is, as a college, is that we are here to support you. I know it's not easy. In fact, I've only been laughing myself this morning. It took me all my time to put my makeup on, sit in front of you and do Hugh News. But it's important that I did. It's important that we talk to each other and it's important that we access any help we possibly can through the college. So let's talk about what we have got to offer. So one of your first port of calls is your tutors or your progress coaches. Every single one of us is dedicated to make sure that you're okay. So if you have any concerns whatsoever, and when I'm talking about concerns, these can be financial. We know where everyone is struggling at the moment. We can access and give you information about food banks. We can support wherever we possibly can, whether that be you need a travel pass or anything like that. So please, 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 if you've got any concerns at all, your first port of call can be your progress coach or a tutor that you feel comfortable having a conversation with, because they are going to know where to signpost you to. Secondly is our amazing staff in the pod. Although they might not be physically on site every single day, the service is still accessible. So we have our financial support. Again, if you've got concerns at all, just let us know. We might know an agency that can help you in any of your circumstances. If you need a counsellor, although we are extremely busy at the moment, we are still offering our online counselling service. If you've got any concerns about domestic violence or anything like that, just please, please, please contact us. We know who to signpost you to. We know how to keep you safe and we know how to support you in any way that we can. We have amazing links with external agencies, for example, Life Rooms and lots more. So my key message to you is just use us. Just make sure you reach out to us. Even if it's just to support you, how you're going to be able to study at home. A lot of our mature students are coming to us at the moment and struggling how to be able to work online as well as look after their children. So we're even trying to adapt the way that you do your timetable. We will do whatever we can to keep you engaged in college, to keep that link with the college and support you wherever we can. We also have a new mental health support portal, and that link is going to be shown on the screen while I'm talking. Just remember we're here, and that's my key message to you today. So apart from ourselves, what can you do yourself? What can you do to make yourselves feel better? And I think in last lockdown, I sent some tips at studying at home. Well, I've learned routine. Routine is the best thing you can possibly do. And as I laughed, I really struggled with routine this morning. Get up at the time that you normally get up. It's so easy to binge that Netflix series till 2 o'clock in the morning because you know you don't need to really get up, or you can just kind of log on and keep your camera off and no one really knows what you're doing. Try and stick to your timetable time. Try and get up when you normally would. Make sure you jump in that shower and wash your hair. I've even found now and again, well, not for you men, but if whatever floats your boat, but I've even found, although I don't want to make the effort to put some makeup on, sometimes it makes me feel a little bit better. Talk to your friends, talk to your family. If you miss your fellow peers in the group, speak to your progress coaches. Quite often what we're doing now in your personal development sessions is just opening up that meeting. The progress coaches aren't even staying on the Teams call. It just allows you to catch up with your fellow peers, share your problems, share how you can't get that assignment finished, and just have a good chat. I know it's cliche, and I know we all say it, but it's really, really good to talk. Try and find something new. Try and find something that you haven't done before. I don't know, learn a language. And I know you go, oh yeah, all right, Louise. But by learning something new, anything that makes you feel better about yourself will help you get through this current climate. Get out for a walk. I am the least person that likes to go out for a walk, I can tell you that. But it really does support your mental well-being. Being stuck inside all day long is not good for anybody. When you are working online and when you are doing your classes, really try to make sure that you've got a visible access to outside. People laugh, I'm always changing my location of where I'm working at home because it just makes me feel a little bit better. But I know the best place I can work is when I'm looking out of a window, because it makes you realise there's life outside. And also you can see how the day slightly changes and the light slightly changes. And that's really important for us as human beings. Summary. So try and stick to routine. Try and keep your sleep pattern as normally as it possibly can be, and don't be tempted to series watch all night long. Talk to somebody every single day. Make sure you make contact and just have conversation. Shower. Fresh pajamas if that's what you need. Try and learn something new and get out for that walk, guys. I promise it will help. It's worth making the effort to look after you. So a key thing that we are going to be concentrating on over the next 2 weeks, including this week, is your review 2 with your progress coaches or equivalent. And the message that we want you to get across on this review is you understanding your SMART targets. What's a SMART target? A SMART target is something that your curriculum or your maths and English tutor will set you to help you achieve the best target grade you possibly can gain. Okay? SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. That sounds like a lot, doesn't it? So let me kind of simplify it. A SMART target needs to be something that you can measure in time. So for example, you must complete this assignment by the 27th of February. It's SMART, it's specific, it's measurable, and it's timely. And this is what we need you to start looking at. Start looking at your SMART targets and working out an action plan yourself. How are you going to achieve what is required of you to increase your minimum target grade, or just to make sure that you would do the best you possibly can in this current climate, okay? So we're going to send you out a form through Microsoft Teams, and it's going to ask you who your progress coach is. It's going to ask you, do you know your SMART targets? And if you don't, it will give you 2 links to support you to identify where your SMART targets are on your Pro Portal. It will then ask you for your action plan. This doesn't need to be too complicated, just 3 points that you're going to think, how can I do what I need to do to achieve what I need to achieve? And then your progress coach or equivalent will set up a review with you next week, okay? And you're going to be able to spend some time looking at those SMART targets and discussing your action plan and seeing if there's any support as a college we need to give you to make sure that you achieve what you deserve to achieve. So please, guys, look out on Teams for your form that's sent from your progress coach. Get them back into your progress coaches as soon as you can submit them. And look out for your appointment slot when you're either going to receive a phone call or a Teams meeting from your progress coach. It's really important. It's a really proactive way of making sure that currently you're working to target and you're doing the best you possibly can. And we're here to support you to enable you to achieve that. My name's Louise Nixon. This has been Hugh. Have a great week. Most importantly, stay safe and stay tuned, because there might be a little funny messages or some motivational quotes. Take care, everyone. We've got this. Come on.